Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, Albay Governor Noel Rizal has issued an executive order to reorganize the Albay Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. During the third quarter full council meeting, Governor Rizal highlighted the importance of this reorganization following the May 2025 national and local elections, which elected a new set of officials. In his order, he emphasized the council's crucial role in integrating disaster risk reduction and climate change adaptation into local development plans, programs, and budgets for sustainable growth. Rizal stated that the reconstitution aims to enhance the council's operation, especially its multi-hazard early warning system, to deliver timely and accurate information to responders and the public. The council also approved expanding its membership to include partner national agencies, local chief executives, and local DRRM officers to coordinate disaster risk reduction activities aligned with national standards. In other story, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Albay commended the Albay Provincial Health Office's Population Development Division for their achievement at the regional evaluation of the RMS-KPA. A provincial resolution authored by board member Attorney Melissa Abadez Armidilla congratulated the division for ranking first in the provincial category and qualifying for the national search with a 100,000 award. Armidilla praised the Albay PHO's leadership, innovation, and commitment as exemplary contributions to the Albay's population and development programs. In the national scene, the CICC is intensifying efforts against illegal online gambling in the Philippines. The agency criticized unregulated platforms for targeting Filipinos, including minors, with aggressive digital marketing. They warned that unregistered gambling sites are predatory and lack proper safeguards like age verification. The CICC stated that these platforms' growth risks financial harm, psychological issues, and loss of government revenue. Deputy Director Renato Paraiso highlighted the potential manipulation of game results by these illegal platforms. Ronald Gustillo of Digital Pinoys explained that illegal gambling links to e-wallet fraud and scams, preventing winners from claiming payouts. Paraiso announced plans to target other illegal online activities such as promoting unregistered products. The CICC previously warned influencers about promoting illegal gambling, urging them to remove related content. Online gambling has recently gained attention due to concerns over increased accessibility and potential addiction. Some lawmakers advocate for banning online gambling, while PAGCOR favors stricter regulation. PAGCOR has ordered the removal of gambling ads, and GCAS has restricted related advertising following public criticism. In other story, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. visited the U.S. to negotiate tariffs on Philippine exports and strengthen economic ties. He stayed at Blair House during his visit, a historic residence that hosted notable world leaders. Marcos aimed to discuss expanding cooperation on trade, defense, and security issues with U.S. officials. Ahead of his trip, Philippine economic teams worked with U.S. trade representatives to address tariffs and explore free trade options. U.S.-Philippines trade amounted to $23.5 billion in 2024, with a growing trade deficit favoring the U.S. Marcos emphasized the importance of the visit for advancing national interests and deepening U.S.-Philippines relations. His trip closely followed the 9th anniversary of the Hague ruling affirming Philippine rights in the West Philippine Sea, despite China's continued rejection. In other news, Mario Barrios retained his WBC welterweight title after a majority draw against Manny Pacquiao, who returned to the ring after 4 years. Despite being dominated for several rounds, Barrios was awarded the match 115-113 by one judge, with the other two scoring 114-114. The crowd at MGM Grand rejected subduedly as Pacquiao tried to make a comeback, demonstrating his experience and guile. Pacquiao believed he had done enough to win, but Barrios rallied in the final rounds to secure the draw and keep his title. Pacquiao expressed satisfaction with the fight's closeness, while Barrios felt he had done enough to deserve the victory and praised Pacquiao's stamina. Both fighters showed respect, with Barrios noting Pacquiao's remarkable energy and skill and acknowledging he needed to increase his work rate to secure a win. And in the news outside the country, a boy survived Vietnam's boat sinking by sheltering in an air pocket after the vessel capsized during a storm in Ha Long Bay. He was rescued unharmed but mentally distressed and taken to hospital, according to VietnamNet. Rescue efforts continue for missing passengers after the Wonder Sea capsized, with at least 37 confirmed dead amid bad water hampering search operations. The capsized boat, seen towed back to port, was carrying 53 people. 10 were rescued. Other survivor, a 36-year-old man, escaped by swimming through an underwater window after dumping his life jacket and waited on the overturned boat with others for 2 hours. Rescue operations focus on finding additional victims as the incident caused by a storm took place near Dao Go Cave in Ha Long Bay. Most passengers were from Hanoi, including over 20 children, with the youngest being 3 years old, on a vessel classified as UNESCO World Heritage Site. And finally, in the news outside the country, Andy Byron, CEO of Astronomer, resigned after being seen embracing an employee at a Coldplay concert, according to the company. The board accepted his resignation and will begin searching for a new CEO. Following a viral video, Byron acknowledged the situation online through Astronomer stated he has not issued any official comment. The company clarified that a third person in circulating footage was misidentified. Byron was later seen on the Kiss Cam with Chief People Officer Christian Cabot at Gillette Stadium before leaving. Astronomer emphasized its commitment to its values and culture despite recent events. The company appointed Pete DeJoy as interim CEO, and Byron's online presence was removed following his resignation, though he remains on the board. And that's all for the news at 12, July 21st, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. Thanks to our news writer, LJ Lurejo. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Walter Magnato. And under the supervision of our Governor, Governor Noel E. Rusal. I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.